Title: The Snow Queen. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by icy mountains, lived two best friends, Kai and Gerda. They spent their days playing in gardens, climbing trees, and watching snowflakes fall in the winter. They were like brother and sister, always looking out for each other. One winter evening, as they played near the frozen river, a strange, shimmering snowflake drifted down and landed in Kai's eye. It felt cold and sharp, and suddenly his heart grew hard and cold. From that moment on, Kai became distant and unkind, and he began to push Gerda away. One night, as the village slept, a mysterious carriage made of ice arrived. In it sat the Snow Queen, a beautiful but cold-hearted queen who ruled the land of snow and ice. She saw Kai's cold heart and whispered, "Come with me, young one. You belong in my icy palace." Enchanted, Kai followed her without a word. The Snow Queen took him away to her frozen palace, far to the north, where endless winter covered the land. Gerda was heartbroken when she realized Kai was gone. She decided to set off on a brave journey to find him. Through forests, rivers, and snowy fields, Gerda traveled, meeting kind strangers who offered help. She met a wise old woman, a talking raven, and even a reindeer who knew the way to the Snow Queen's palace. Each one helped Gerda, moved by her bravery and her love for Kai. After a long and difficult journey, Gerda finally reached the Snow Queen's icy palace. Inside, she found Kai sitting alone, staring into a mirror of frozen ice. His eyes were empty, and he didn't recognize her at all. "Kai!" Gerda cried, running to him and hugging him tightly. Her warm embrace brought a single tear to her cheek, and as it touched Kai, the spell over him began to break. Gerda's love melted the ice in Kai's heart, and he remembered who he was and how much he cared for Gerda. The Snow Queen returned, furious, and tried to cast a spell on both of them. But Gerda's love was stronger than the Snow Queen's cold magic. The warmth from her heart filled the room, melting the ice and weakening the Snow Queen's power. Seeing that her spell was broken, the Snow Queen fled back to the cold north, never to be seen again. With Kai free and his heart warm once more, Gerda and Kai left the palace hand in hand. They returned to their village where spring had finally arrived and the snow melted, making way for flowers and sunshine. The two friends were closer than ever, their bond strengthened by Gerda's bravery and Kai's newfound warmth. And so, Kai and Gerda grew up together, always remembering the power of love and friendship that had conquered even the coldest heart. The end.